What if you were born into a world where you couldn't hug, couldn't run, couldn't hold a pencil? What if the very first day of your life, people looked at you and said, "He'll never make it"? Nick Vujicic was born without arms, born without legs, but he was not born without hope. And this is his story, a story of pain, of struggle, of rejection, but also a story of courage, faith, resilience, and victory. A story that proves to us all, your challenges don't define you, your choices do. Nick grew up in Melbourne, Australia. From the beginning, life was not kind. He faced bullying, laughter, cruel whispers behind his back. Every school hallway felt like a battlefield. He asked questions that tore at his soul. Why me? Why was I born this way? By the age of 10, Nick was drowning in despair. One night, he tried to end his own life in a bathtub. He thought the world had no place for him. But that night, something changed. Nick realized that even if his body was broken, his spirit didn't have to be. Even if he couldn't walk, he could choose to rise. And from that moment, the seeds of resilience began to grow. Nick discovered something powerful. Life's greatest disability is not having no arms and no legs. It is having no hope. Slowly, he began to shift his focus from what he couldn't do to what he could do. He learned how to swim. He learned how to type with 2 toes. He learned how to stand up in front of people and speak. And when he spoke, people listened, because here was a man who had every reason to give up, and yet he chose to rise. Nick began to realize that his pain had a purpose, that his scars could become someone else's hope. From one classroom in Australia, Nick's message spread across the world. He became one of the most sought-after motivational speakers of our time. He spoke to stadiums filled with tens of thousands. He wrote best-selling books. He founded Life Without Limbs, a non-profit reaching millions. He got married. He built a family. He proved that love has no limits. Nick traveled to over 60 countries, inspiring presidents, students, prisoners, and everyday people just like you. He showed us that you don't need legs to run after your dreams. You just need a heart that refuses to quit. What can we learn from Nick's journey? Here are 4 truths to carry with you. 1. Your value is not in what you can do. It's in who you are. Nick couldn't walk. He couldn't hold things. But his heart carried more weight than any muscle ever could. 2. Failure is not final. Nick once wanted to quit life itself. Yet today, he's a global symbol of resilience. 3. Comparison kills joy. When you stop comparing your life to others, you find the freedom to live your own purpose. 4. Purpose transforms pain. Nick turned his pain into a platform. You can too. Nick's story is not just about him. It's about you. About the power inside you to face your challenges and rise. Maybe your struggle is invisible. Maybe your scars are on the inside. But let Nick's life remind you, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the author of your future. So the question is not, can you? The question is, will you? Because if Nick Vujicic can rise, without arms and without legs, then what excuse do we have? Your challenges don't define you, your choices do. And today, you have a choice. Choose to rise.